topic of day is, if you chase two rabbits, you will not catch either one. Well, it's not possible to catch two rabbits, that too when it is in open field. Though they will go in different direction. Likewise in our life, if we chase too many different dreams, we will not ever be able to achieve anything. And it applies to every aspect of in our life. If we try to do everything, if you try to get everything, we will not get anything. This proverb simply means to achieve success, we will have to focus on one thing at a time. If we focus on one thing at a time and try to complete or try to achieve that things, then we may go to next things. We may go after next things. We will have to be focused on one thing at a time. We have not been made to focus different things at the same time. Even none of other species has been made to do this. We have been made to focus on one thing at a time, and in that way we can be master of that particular thing. It is saying that jack of all trade, master of none. We may have seen that a person with excellent talent may not become so successful. Why? Because they try to do many things. They try to achieve success in many fields at the same time, and they are not happy with one thing. They just keep jumping from one thing to other thing, and that's why having excellent talent, they have lesser success. Instead of the person who has not have good grades and who has gone top of in any industry, you will find that they had a laser focus. They knew what is important for them and they focused on that thing only and tried to achieve that. When they got success in that particular field, then they try to jump on another thing. Then again another thing become focus of that particular for that person till he get mastery on that another thing also. And that is how life has to be worked. It's called compounding effect. If we get success in one thing, we will automatically be motivated and inspired to achieve and get success in another thing, and it's accumulate and get compounded. It is called compounding effect, and it applies to every aspect of our life. Take example of a crane standing on a single feet. They stare on the water. They are focused on the water or the pond, and inside the water there are lots of fishes roaming around and moving around. But the crane allows the tiny and not so big fishes to move around and roam around. The cranes, why do the crane don't allow to tiny fishes to get around? Because the crane's main focus is on the big fish. When crane will start focusing on the tiny fishes, they will not be able to focus on the big fish, and big fish will go past. So to get the big fish, crane sacrifices the tiny fishes and they allow tiny fishes to go around so that they can focus on the most important things in his life, that is the big fish. Like this, in our life also, we'll have to concentrate on the bigger thing, most important thing in our life. We'll have to be clear what is the important things in our life, and we should have a laser focus to get that important job or important things successfully, and then move to next one, and then move to next one. That should be the principle to live every part of our life. Whether it's a relationship, we should know what is the most important relationship in our life. We should know in our college what is the most important things to study subject. In everything, if suppose you have a question and there are 10 questions you have to solve in 10 minutes, you have to be very particular. You have to focus on one question first, and if you complete that question, finish that question, then jump to second one. If you start trying all the questions simultaneously, you end up solving none. That is the motto of this proverb. You cannot chase two rabbits at the same time. Even if you try to chase, then you will lose both rabbits. So in life, to get success, we'll have to focus on one goal at a time, one dream at a time. If we will start having multiple goals at the same time, then our mind will get distracted on multiple things, and we will not be able to concentrate on single most aspect of particular thing. So we'll have to be strategize and prioritize our life, what is most important to us, and give your 100% in that particular most important thing. When that most important thing get done, then shift your focus to another most important things. That is called the rule of productivity also. To increase your productivity, you have to give focus on one thing at a time. Don't chase two rabbits or multiple rabbits at the same time. That is my thought on topic of the day. Thank you all.